we're mostly here for any minor injuries or illnesses that tend to occur after business hours. So what are some of the cases that we see here? We do see a lot of vomiting and diarrhea. We see a lot of limping or injuries. We get a lot of dogs that eat fish hooks that have to be taken out of the mouth. That can be pretty emergent and can be stuck within the tongue or the teeth. So we help take those out. So what we'll start with is this kind of a physical exam. I start from the nose and I go all the way to the tail. So I'll usually start with their face. I'll check and make sure that everything with their eyes looks good. I'll check in their mouth, kind of look at what their teeth look like. Do they have a normal color mucous membrane? It should be nice light pink. And when you press down on it, it'll turn white, but it should turn back to pink pretty quickly. All of that is normal, which is great for our friend Hazel. Then I move on to the ears. We've got a little bit of debris in our ears here, probably because we've been playing outside in the dirt, but there's no evidence of inflammation or any swelling. Then I check and feel for the lymph nodes in the neck, if there's any swelling in the lymph nodes. Hazel doesn't have any of that today, which is great. Once I finish that part, I move on to the chest. So I will use my stethoscope to listen to the heart. Does it have a normal beat? Does it have a normal rhythm and sound? I also listen to both sides of the lungs. Is there any abnormal lung sounds like crackling or wheezing? That might be playing a role in whatever the pet is here for that day. Again, Hazel is got a nice strong heartbeat, no sounds in her lungs, which is great for Miss Hazel. Then I move on to the belly. So I'll do a little palpating of the belly. It should be nice and soft. There shouldn't be any discomfort or any tension at all. Hazel's got a little bit of tension, but that's mostly because she's a little bit nervous that she's here, which is normal. Then I just kind of check the mobility of the back legs because we can have a lot of issues with the back legs. I usually look at the skin and the hair coat after that, and that usually completes our physical exam. Good job, Hazel. One of the things that we pride ourselves in here at this urgent care is being fear-free certified. So what that means is that we as a clinic, and then each of us individually that work here, including Chloe, have taken some extra training to be able to handle animals when they come into the clinic in the very best way that lowers the amount of anxiety and fear when a pet is at the vet. So one of the things that we think about with fear-free training and certification is our cats. So right now, we're in a cat-specific exam room, so we only put cats in here. Dogs are never put in this room because that way, it always smells like cats. It never smells like dogs in here, so that helps keep our kitty friends nice and calm, since they tend to be some of the most anxious visitors that we have. One of the other things that we do is we let them roam freely in the room if they want to, so that they can get comfortable. We're very food motivated here for both cats and dogs. If we can get something done with a little extra help from our snacks, then we definitely utilize that. Come here, sweet friend.